fuck, I feel powerful.
But like,
Silence in the house. You will listen to Goblet Man. I command that ye three shut up. Not a joke. Shut up. Last week we got to... you guys had walked into the cavern. Has it really already begun? What are you laughing at?
Joke on my sausage roll.
You can carry on. We're just eating.
So basically,
Caitlin.
we got to the opening thing, the opening of the cavern inside the cave, and you have stood in front of a big lantern. We discussed earlier.
Do you not think you need something to jot down?
I've got.
You said it was 7 foot.
Yeah, we discussed. we discussed. It's about 7 foot tall. Bearing in mind that Morrow and Undine. Morrow and Iris are... It's because I wrote Undine on there instead of Iris because I was thinking about it last time. Morrow and Iris are 5'8". Flo is...
5'2". Florida.
Oh, damn it. Florida is 5'2". Pren and Ildi, it doesn't matter because they're really small. I'm going to give you the chance to go for a perception check beforehand.
Okay. I'm going to do a perception check.
All of you roll perception.
Perception. 14.
Cool.
I don't think I have any modifiers.
I don't think so. Roll 'em.
Give me this.
9. We need to wait for Morrow.
Yeah.
Bathroom.
More. No, I'm joking. You've got +3 perception. Yeah. Oh yeah, you have mine.
She's got 12.
I have +3 perception. So 14.
14. You just need to wait for Morrow. So both on 14. Okay, so I'm going to say that, honestly, with all of those, you guys notice that this lantern is pretty much directly in front of you. You've just fallen, you remember you fell down that little slope. Mm-hmm. You've sort of tumbled into this room, and in front of you is this big lantern. There is a fire burning inside it, at a pretty normal level. What do you guys want to do?
Has it noticed us?
I'd say yeah.
Can we tell that it's noticed us?
Wait, is it hostile?
Oh, for God's sake, I'm just going to tell you. It's facing the other way.
Oh, okay. Why didn't you just say it was facing the other way?
Well...
How do you know which way it's facing?
Well, I don't know.
It's just a lamp?
While I do some doodles of what this thing looks like. What do you guys want to do?
I want an investigation check.
Okay.
That's a 9. -1. So I got 8.
Wow! That's bad!
Yeah.
Should we do an investigation?
Sure, if you want.
10 plus... Oh, -1.
So do we all have -1?
18. Yeah, we'll 17.
What do we get with a 17 in investigation?
You notice, it's facing the other way, and you can see something at the base of the flame inside. Something physical.
Ooh. It's gonna be one of Pren's things, and we have to fight it to get it out. I'm so smart.
Sure. Good girl.
So, okay.
Oh my god. Right. So, is the glass, like, on
There's
the
no glass in this.
There's no glass. So one of us potentially could...
Jump inside the fire?
Not jump inside, like...
Wait.
Not a stick or something, but, like...
Can I
prod it out.
Can I
I
cast...
think if we prod it out, it'll notice there.
Can I cast create water in the lantern?
Can I charm the lantern?
It's not living.
You tried that last time.
Yeah. I cast create water.
Okay.
Wait,
roll.
Do you have to roll for that? I thought you could just do it, and
Alright, just say
it because it's not an attack roll.
Alright, okay, yeah, sure do it. As in, like, yeah, you made water.
In the lantern.
In the lantern.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like extinguish the fire.
Okay. You extinguish the fire, and momentarily appears that you have won. At the bottom of this lantern, you see a crystal.
Okay, but like you said momentarily, which means we have.
Yeah, you see this crystal. You see it twinkles, and then it just erupts back into flame. And this thing has now noticed you.
Is it hostile?
Yes.
Yeah, erupted into flame.
Basically, now that it knows you're here, the flame is much bigger than it was before, and as it starts to sort of shuffle around...
That's a spell slot loss.
Sorry. As it started to shuffle around and turn to face you, you can see it growing.
Cool.
Arms.
Oh, the arms.
Yes.
Wait, did you already do the cast water thingy?
I wasted a spell slot on it.
Is the water like spilt on the ground so that
No, it didn't.
Iris can actually use her spells.
I'll say that, yeah, there was like a very small amount of water that ended up on the floor.
I made 10 gallons.
You made 10. Okay, we're going to say that a total of like maximum 1 gallon ended up on the floor.
Oh yeah, you could say that the ground like soaked up the rest and it won't come out.
Yeah, the ground soaked up the rest and it won't come out except like about roughly a gallon. And also anything else probably got evaporated when the fire sparked up again.
Yeah. Cool, I'd like to
So,
cast Charm Person.
roll initiative. Roll initiative.
I got 11.
Oh, hold on. M-F-I...
+1.
L.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Morrow, Florence, Iris, Lamp, MILF.
I hate this.
Right, if something has happened here and it means that if I roll initiative now for the lamp, if that doesn't end up spelling out MILF in the order, what did you get?
No, sorry, it's already ruined. I didn't get it first.
I got
Because,
I got 19.
yeah.
Okay,
I
19,
got 11.
11. Oh, I
I
hate you
got
guys.
12.
12.
No, 11.
F, M, L. I like how that's also an anagram of
Fuck
film.
my life.
Yay.
No, F, M, I.
Alright.
Mill.
Middle.
Middle.
I'm glad that
Full
that's also...
Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist. I'm really glad that
Full Metal Alchemist.
I'm really glad
Full
that...
Metal Alchemist. I'm listening.
I'm really glad that it's an anagram of film, but my brain just immediately went to MILF. Okay.
Right. So,
D&D.
I'm first.
Yes.
That's fun.
Yeah.
How do you spell these spell? Okay. I'm just like looking at one of my attacks.
Of course.
Vicious Mockery.
You're gonna bully this lantern?
I'm gonna bully this lantern. I think it's a thing to do with a party? I don't know. Choose a creature
You're gonna bully the party?
Choose a creature you can
Makes
see.
sense.
Fucking let me talk! Choose a creature you can see. If it can hear you, it must pass a wisdom save or take 1d4 psychic damage and have a disadvantage on its next attack roll before its end of its turn.
So you're gonna give it disadvantage?
Yeah.
And does it take any damage?
It must pass a wisdom save or take 1d4 psychic damage.
Oh, right, okay.
Can I do that?
Will psychic damage work on it?
Yeah, that's...
Yeah. It's kinda sentient. It's like, it's essentially enchanted. So, to a degree, yeah.
To a degree, it's sentient.
Like, you could probably...
Let me have this. None of
Of
my
course,
other-
it's
none of
okay,
my
it's okay.
things work.
You can do it, Panflute Girl. I'm just letting you all know that I call Andy Stitch Lip Boy now.
Okay.
Yeah, because my lips are chapped.
His lips are really chapped and they look like they've got stitches.
Okay. So do I have to roll a d20 for this?
You do a wisdom contest, I think.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's d20.
Yeah, so you have to both roll a d20, and if you lose,
Cool.
a 4
6.
and a 6. So you lost.
Wisdom plus 0, never mind.
Yeah, I was going to say, this guy's wisdom's 2. Bearing in mind, his wisdom is 2, his dexterity is 3, his strength is 15, his con is 1, his intelligence is 0, and his charisma is 0.
Okay,
That's
so you
because
roll
he is,
1d4.
in fact, a giant fucking stone cube with fire.
1d4.
The most he could do is probably intimidate.
1 damage.
Woo! So, what are you guys? You guys still only have like 10 HP, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I want this to be a little bit hard.
I'm glad that my character as a bard is like completely useless. I can just do like 1 damage.
Alright, Morrow.
Okay.
Oh,
You
wait.
want-
No, carry on. I just need to...
Oh, wait. No, carry on.
Wait, give me the dice. Oh, wait, no. I don't know what I'm doing.
You do this every time. You go, okay, give me the dice, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Primal Savagery. 1d10 poison damage.
That's 7.
Okay, I rolled an 11 for my attack roll.
Okay.
So it's a hit. I rolled a 7. 7 poison damage.
What?
This is the worst thing we've ever done.
How much was it? 7?
7 damage.
Alright, I think it's Iris now.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna do magic myself.
Is in the cave that we're in, is there like the stalagmite type things?
Yeah.
Because like if you aim at it then they like fall down on it.
But that
Okay,
might...
yeah,
that-
if you want to do that, yeah.
But that might bring the whole cave in.
Oh, true.
And then that's a risk of us.
It's up
By
to
the
you.
way, it's not an open top lantern. The top of it is just stone.
But it
Yeah.
can crush
Again.
it. But that
I'm
might,
just saying
that
'cause,
might
like, it
crush
looks-
Friend's thing.
Looks like this.
Oh, true.
I don't want to break
So I was
Friend's
gonna
item.
Yeah, I was gonna say because like
I could break its legs.
yeah, true. Break its legs.
And then it won't be able to move.
Yeah, how many legs does it have? 4?
4.
Yeah, and you've got 3 missiles.
Yeah, right, I'll aim for each leg.
Okay.
Or 1 leg. I don't know which leg I'm aiming
So
for.
you have to roll an attack roll against
Like-
its AC.
I'm doing this, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Like the d20.
No, it's a ranged attack, so it's against dexterity. Go.
D20.
Plus one
She
is
got 20, so
3.
it's irrelevant.
Yeah, cool. So what are you aiming at getting the legs?
Yeah.
3 legs? Gone.
Feels
And
useful.
you notice something.
Ooh.
As
Does it take
there is
any damage from that?
As there is only one leg left, this thing is now on an angle as the one final leg is propping it up just a bit. And you notice the crystal inside becomes slightly dislodged and these arms go just a little bit smaller.
Ooh. Also, it's like the crystals are like power in it, kind of.
Not entirely, I think it's just giving it a buff.
Alright,
You can't tell us these things.
Who says I can't? Do you have a goblet?
okay. DM is God.
I'm telling you these things because this is the first tutorial. In the
Okay.
future, I want you guys to work these things out yourselves.
Okay.
Right, Lamp's turn.
Yes, Lamp's turn.
Wait, you have to roll 1d4 damage for the magic missile. 1d4.
Like 3 times. isn't
No,
it?
1d4 for each one. No, you use the same one.
I got it.
Okay.
So that's 2 times 3. 6.
6 for each. So it took 6 damage.
6 damage total.
Alright, okay. Yes. The lamp reaches down and attempts to grab Morrow.
Oh shit.
The lamp's
Morrow's
hands
fucking dead.
are made of fire. So it is essentially attempting to sort of encase you in fire. So it's not-
Dexterity saving throw.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, please
I
make
feel
it.
like the lamp looks at you and it's like, ooh, red.
Yeah.
Oh no, 6.
So, I mean, its dexterity is only... I'm going to say that you rolled out of the way, but it just caught the end of you.
So my tail is on fire.
Yes.
1d4.
Yeah, this is kind of like non-canonical type of just
I'm just
going with it. So I'm
1d4.
going to, D4.
Stop, drop, and
which
roll.
is
That's your next roll.
That's my next move.
2.
2. Oh, balls.
So you took 2 damage?
Yeah, I'm on 8 now.
Okay.
I'm also on fire.
Yeah, so you might want to put that out.
Can you do it? Can you put
Because
me
you
up?
can shape the water on the ground.
Okay.
I can do that.
Right. I've got a long sword.
Coll.
How far away are we from the...
It's right in front of you.
Okay.
It also cannot move.
Okay, because my longsword has a reach of 5 feet.
The physical body of it, by the way, cannot move. The arms and the fire inside it still...
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, my longsword can reach 5 feet, so can I put my longsword forward and try to knock the crystals?
Yes.
Cool. What do I roll for that?
You'd roll
A sleight of
Sleight
hand?
of hand.
I want to say a sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a
Because this
dexterity.
crystal, I will point out that the hole is like a 6-foot cube.
Yeah.
The crystal is about 2 inches.
Okay.
So you are trying to get the tip of it right in the centre.
Yeah. So I'm just on D20.
Yeah.
D20 with a sleight.
Also, just don't even bother trying to roll against its dexterity. It can't move.
9 plus 2, that's an 11.
Do I get the crystals?
I think you'd probably get set
Yeah,
on fire.
I think you nudge the crystal and the flame diminishes a bit.
Cool.
But I think, yeah, you pull out your sword, which is now glowing on the end, obviously.
Cool.
1000-degree.
Yeah, cool. Good idea, by the way.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
So it's just nudged out of the way.
You nudged it a bit, and the fire is diminished.
Does that lower its attack for its next?
Yes, I'm just
Okay.
going to say that. I'm just going to say it has disadvantage.
Cool.
I'm gonna also do a sleight of hand and do it with my scythe.
Okay.
Are you
Which-
still on fire?
Oh shit.
That's fine.
It's fine.
It's
Let's
fine.
not
Put you
out.
Can I do as a free action? Can I put it out?
No! Oh.
Yeah, stop, drop, and roll.
That doesn't work on the tip of a tail.
Why
Well,
not?
If I just wave it around. Oh no, that'll.
You're like a chinchilla.
Yeah.
I mean, I could just...
I'm currently like
I
a
could put
chimchar.
it out for you.
Yeah, do it. Put it out for me on my next throw.
Yeah.
On your.
Go.
Okay, so I want to use my scythe, which is pretty long. It's like 6 foot.
Yeah.
No, 7 foot, 6 foot.
Yeah, it's long.
Yeah, it's long.
It's long.
It's long. And I'm gonna use sleight of hand. I do 17 plus
If it's her, I'm gonna cry.
1.
Oh.
18.
Do I get it down with that?
Hey, by the way, you can actually... Scoring a 20 isn't necessarily the highest you can go, obviously, so I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
So what'd you get, an 18?
18.
Yeah, you knock this crystal out and it comes out entirely. However, this thing is still on fire and functioning on its own. It just doesn't... It's no longer as kind of strong as it was. So I'm going to knock its strength down by a bit.
Okay.
So the crystals are not in the lantern anymore.
The crystal. Where is the crystal?
Crystal's on the floor somewhere.
Okay.
Cool. Whose goal is it?
Mine.
No, it's mine.
Yours.
Oh wait, no,
You
I
know
just
it's
did
fine.
it. Yeah, it's yours.
Alright,
Put me on a fire.
I'm doing
fire.
Let me
No, I'm gonna throw it on you.
You just gently spray
No,
my
Just my tail.
I'm spraying your tail. Don't worry.
You're rolling out 20 and your tail gets ripped off.
I got 12.
Yeah, that'll do. You roll. It's off fire now.
Off fire.
You also got gently bathed.
Oh, that's
It's
nice.
slightly damp now.
That's slightly damp and kind of clean. You know,
The smell of piss
if you're
is gone.
if your two available character voices that you can think up are really deep and really high, you need to work on that.
What do you want me to do then? I can't.
Sorry that went like.
Alright, okay. Alright, look at me. Look at me.
That's kind
Think about a popular anime character.
Give Morrow a
Imitate.
Naruto voice.
Right.
I'm Morrow.
Right,
Believe it.
No, try and... That actually could work.
That's
Try
my
and-
ninja way.
Morrow is Naruto and Iris is Sasuke.
I hate this. You're Sakura. I'm Kakashi!
Suck it up.
Sakura, you need to edit this out because there's a copyright.
Okay, no, it's not. It's fine.
No, we all getting paid.
Okay, that's fine.
Morrow.
Anyway, Morrow, you... Literally, I know that we're all making goofs and stuff. You should try and just
I'm
imitate...
Morrow.
No, try and imitate, like, Sasuke or something. And be genuine about it, like... I know that we all have, like, oh, haha, putting on a character voice is kind of funny, I should laugh to make it seem, like, chill. Seriously? It's gonna cause problems in the future.
Okay.
Just try and chill. None of us are gonna be dickheads here. This all applies to you too, missus. I don't care if I have to go full dad. The lamp goes for Florence. I'm sorry.
Cool.
What does it do though?
It does the same thing that it went
So grab us. I need to roll a dexterity saving.
yeah.
Is its arms like even
12.
smaller now?
13.
Yeah, they are a bit smaller.
13.
13? Alright, your tail is also on fire now.
So I fucked up when I was drawing the character and I didn't give it goat legs, I give it cow legs. But I'm just gonna pretend that it's a goat.
It's beautiful. Can I say something? Just by the way, remember maybe you should try and make all of these, try and work out reasons behind it doing something, notice patterns and stuff.
Hey.
He's just trying to grab us. Yeah.
Wait, it's going for the people who went for the
That's the tail.
That's his in character. Hey guys, it's going for the people who went for the crystal. What's up with that?
Oh boy.
That's not what I wanted. You're thinking along the right lines, but that's not the
It's going for people against tails.
all for a weird pattern, but not the one I'm trying to get you guys for real life.
Wasn't there something to do? Right, when magic thingies stuff people.
Mm-hmm.
Magic then these stuff people.
You know when Iris was like the thingy and it was like the
Oh,
bullets
yeah,
were all
it's
blowy?
Oh, it's not going
Yeah,
for the
so-
elemental, you mean?
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going for the water.
Look, it's like,
element.
look at
Say that in character. Say that in character.
Oh yeah.
Yell it to them. Be like, dive!
Guys!
Be like,
Guys,
guys, it's not going for the water elemental.
You want me to do that now after you just said it?
Yes,
Yeah.
you fucking twat.
Look.
Right, can we restart this scene?
No, Caitlin!
Just do it. Do your character voice.
Oh my god. Why? Now Iris.
See, Abbie did it really well. Abbie, I love you.
This is too much for me. Oh, what was I saying again?
The lantern isn't going for the water elemental!
We're gonna finish this fight and it'll be over. The 2 hours will be
Can I
over.
for my character that says it, please?
Yeah, fine.
The lantern isn't going for the water elemental.
There we go!
Well, yeah, why should I say it?
Because you're the water elemental!
But whose go is it even now?
What Florence's? The good one. The only literal decent character.
I feel pretty offended.
You should.
Florence at a door.
I love it.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Right, you impersonate Sasuke. You impersonate Amethyst.
Why
Okay.
does Morrow
I
sound
don't
like
really like
Sasuke?
Amethyst.
Because you are Sasuke. Fuck off.
Okay.
I don't really like Amethyst voice though.
Okay, well, Lapis then.
A peridot.
Yeah, do
I can do Peridot.
Pirate dot. Pirate dot.
Pirate Dot.
Can I just hit it with my longsword?
Yeah, go ahead. Do you wanna?
That's a melee.
Yeah, melee.
Yes.
Melee attack weapon +3 to hit. 1d8 plus 1 slashing damage.
All right, I cannot do a dexterity saving throw because it can't move.
Okay.
So it's just gonna get hit. No
It's
matter
just
what.
gonna get hit. No
So you
matter
just
what.
have to roll it.
If he's
yeah.
two-handed in melee, it does 1d10 plus 1 damage. Oh, he's two-handed.
Alright.
5 plus 1, 6.
6. Is that 6 damage?
Yeah. Right, well, it's Morrow's go.
It's my go. How does it look? Does it look like it's rough? Like does it?
Yeah, it looks quite rough now. The flame's diminishing and it keeps sort of like bits of the flame keep kind of breaking up and stuff.
Okay.
Is it like spitting out embers and stuff?
Yeah. That's really cool, actually. Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Primal Savagery again, and I don't need to roll an attack roll, do I? Because it's prone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just roll 1d10. That's a 7.
All right.
7 poisoning.
You did it.
Yay!
You defeated the big lantern. Well done. So this this big stone lantern, it crumbles it.
So what happens now? Are we like going
Have you
further into
you
the cave?
or-
Oh
No.
Oh.
I said, nah, fam, I'm alright.
Morrow canonically too fam.
Oh no. So yeah, what do you do next?
Do we
Grab
need
the crystal, yeah.
Crystal.
All right. you
Who's
pick
gonna
up-
take the crystal?
I'll take that.
Alright.
Alright. You pick up the crystal and you. Do you want to roll a perception check?
Yeah, 17.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. You notice that there is a very faint orangey color in it, like an orangey red, which is very slowly, which is very slowly fading.
Cool.
Is that the fire?
Maybe something to do with the fire's magic. Like, is it like if the crystals are the same as like,
Will it
the
not-
light bugs, then and it changes colour depending on the magic?
Wait, are there
It
any
could
light
be-
bugs in here? Oh, we haven't checked out the cave yet.
Yeah. No.
Will it not burn your hand?
No, it's been on the
No,
ground.
it's surprisingly cool to touch.
Should we
It
check?
fell in the
in fact-
puddle of 1 gallon of water.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a perception check on the cave. That's a nat 20.
Woo!
Woo!
You look around, and in this cave, the entire ceiling is covered with glow bugs, and atop where the lantern formerly was, they are noticeably wider than original. Not fully white, but they are noticeably wider atop where the lantern was stood. This cavern is not actually that big and leads off into another cave which you can see hopping, moving lights and shadows.
Are they
More
lanterns?
fights, more fights, more fights.
Guys,
You cannot currently see any lanterns. You can just see a cast across the wall like a shadow, moving lights.
I am sick of lanterns.
guys, I don't want to fight any more lanterns.
Nah.
Okay, I'm gonna have.
We're gonna
you know
have
how
to, though.
occasionally I have Pren pop up on her story of speech to kind of give you guys advice.
Yeah.
That's
I
not
love
going to continue,
alphas.
but obviously, like,
I love alphas.
you know, I really hate this.
Why are we just playing Undertale?
you know how we, yeah. So
Oh my
that's
god, yeah, we have Undyne and Godmother. Papyrus. And Papyrus.
And you know how the Santa's Nest thing? In Earthbound, you fight lamps.
Oh shit.
The DM's flowy.
Yes!
Hi there. It's me. It's Chiboy, Andy, and I'm just hopping in for a very brief break just to say thanks for listening so far. And I wanted to apologize for the audio quality of this particular episode, mostly because I slept in before we recorded this, and we had to eat whilst playing. So unfortunately there's a lot of rapper noises and eating noises, and I'm really sorry about that, but I tried my best to edit around it, and I think it came out pretty good. And I just wanted to say also, our first bit of merch is up on Redbubble at PINKPOBBLEES. That's Pink Pobblies on Redbubble. And yeah, we have like phone cases and shirts and stuff for P-Force now, because we have a P-Force logo. I did that. That's my Redbubble. It would be great if you could support Peach Pobbles on Redbubble as well, which is Aris, and Shady Joker, which is Abbie. We all do art. I don't think Caitlin has a Redbubble. You can find us all on Instagram, all our art accounts. Mine is Pink Pobbles, Aris's is Peach Pobbles, Abbie's is Shady Joker _ and Caitlin's is chaotic_lesbian.jpg. It would be great if you could check us all out, because we're all creative people, I guess, and we all really like doing this kind of stuff, and it makes us super happy when you do. Enjoy our stuff. If any of you are here because Abbie sent you over, because she did post about it on her story, thank you very much for listening. If any of you are here just because you wanted something to listen to, or just because you're a friend or anything like that, any reason you're listening, thank you very much. And yeah, check out our merch and check out our Instagrams if you want to do that. No pressure. Enjoy episode 4. So thanks for listening, and we'll get back into the action.
Are you guys okay?
Yeah, we're chill, fam.
What? Yeah, what?
We're cool.
Oh, okay. Have you recovered any of my items yet?
Yeah, we just got your crystal back, actually. So,
so you've got my crystal?
Yeah, it was in a lantern.
And Princess, it was in a... Wait, was there a colour change? Was it a different colour afterwards?
Was it a different color?
Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, I'm glad to know it's unharmed. Yes, have you found anything else yet?
We found your notebook as well.
Oh.
Sorry, I took a peek in it.
That's okay. Yeah, what's the situation now?
There seems to be more lanterns on the way.
Huh.
Florence and Iris, you should watch out for that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, well, hey, oh, I have an idea. Iris, you have that spell, dancing lights, don't you? If you sent a person-shaped ball of light running down, they might chase after it, and you could sneak by.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, we've actually had no activity out here on the outside.
You sure? You sure none of the lanterns have come out or anything?
No, actually, although, well, did you fight a smaller lantern by any chance?
Two of them, right?
How do you know?
Well, no, she was there when we fought the two.
No, in the cave. Have you fought another smaller one?
Like in the other one.
What makes you ask that?
Well, actually, I saw a smaller lantern. Well, not a lantern per se, but I definitely saw a light moving towards the cave not too long ago, which is why I wanted to call you. But when I tried to call you earlier, you guys seemed to be in the middle of combat. So, yeah. How have you guys fought a smaller lantern yet?
Well, we
Did
just
you tell us that this one was big?
we just fought a huge one.
A huge one?
Yeah.
Oh dear, be careful, okay?
Thanks, honey.
Oh, can we all just give Prent a bunch of pet names?
Yeah.
Oh, well, actually, a lot of the people in my organisation call me Primrose.
Aww.
I live next to somewhere called Primrose.
No one cares.
Pren immediately regrets telling you guys this is all collectively.
Oh, we all love this untrustworthy bitch.
Yeah. In character or out of character?
In character.
Nice. Morrow high fives, Florence.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
Love you, Prem.
Love you, sweetie.
Love you, baby.
Anyway, you guys should do what I said. I'm gonna go see if Ildy's okay.
Hey, I think you're breaking up there. The signal's getting kind of bad.
Yeah, you officially scared Pren away.
Aww. I have charm person if it goes wrong.
Yeah. But they
How many times do I have to tell you that's not a good idea?
I mean, to be fair, do you remember what I said with dancing lights?
Hey, Iris, you gonna do that or not?
Oh, yeah.
So what do you want it to look like? Because you have to choose what you want it to look like. Because it can either be a human-sized thing, or it can be a...
You can choose height and stuff.
Or you can choose if you're going to have it evenly spaced out. I think you should just make a person and then make it walk away and then it will disappear.
Cool. I'm on
You don't have to roll it.
Cool, that's fine.
Just say you cast it.
Hold one.
Say you cast done something.
Well, I have to say it out loud.
Yes!
Oh, that's some narrative shit.
Caitlin!
Alright. Yeah, what did you do again?
Dancing lights.
Dancing lights, and that runs away. Good for you, Morrow. The lights in the distance, which were originally lighting up the cavern, other than the glowworms, glowplugs, are slowly moving away after
Sweet.
the light that you chased.
Cool.
Alright, now time is of the essence. If we are going by what Pren has said, there is a lantern behind you, chasing you into the cave, and there are lanterns in front of you, currently being distracted by an illusion.
Alright, guys. Let's run down there. A stealth check.
Alright, so
Stealth check.
okay, first of all, you guys run out of the cabin.
Sure.
You are pretty much immediately met with two choices, two pathways. I want you guys to make we're going to retcon this and just say that Caitlin's went down the empty
But wouldn't it only work if it was Morrow? Because Morrow's got the dark vision. And like the rest of us can't see shit.
Yeah, I still want you to make a perception check just in case.
Perception check, you can't see anything.
Wait, is dancing lights a cantrip? So then you cast another one for us to be able to see.
Okay.
It's seriously, it's not about being able to see. I just want you guys to make a perception check.
Okay.
4.
12.
14.
Alright, with the 14, you see that on one of the, you see the two pathways split, and with the 14, you notice that one of them, it has a glowing, like a fading glowing orange light.
Okay, so that's the one where the lanterns are.
She knows that. She's
Okay.
gonna have to tell.
Are you going to relay
others.
that information?
What?
Tell
Too
them
many words.
Just tell them that they need to go
You
down.
look down one of the pathways and there is the light from the lanterns. Tell us that.
Are they
please.
lanterns? Have we confirmed that they're lanterns?
Yes,
Yes.
we've deduced that they're lanterns.
Okay, right.
Say you need to go down the right road.
like
down,
right as
down
in-
the right path. As in it's on the
On
right.
the
All right. You need to go down.
Just say it, just say it!
You were halfway there, you were halfway there.
Why am I dating such an actual moron?
I'm so sorry, Abby.
You need to go down the path on the right.
That's literally better.
Yes!
That's better. Yes.
Yes!
It was amazing. It was so good.
Yay!
You
Well
did
done.
it. You did it.
You did it.
I hate myself.
Oh.
That was perfect.
did
That was
it.
amazing and
That
brilliant.
was exactly what we needed
That
all
was
this time.
Yay!
I feel like I just won a Grammy.
You have.
Okay, so
You mean an Oscar?
Close enough. Oh,
Good
Grammy's music, isn't it?
Yeah, music.
Well, I'll sing.
Right.
Iris sings now.
Alright, go on.
Cool, so we know that.
Alright, guys, let's go.
Stealth time?
Stealth check.
6.
5! Oh!
Wait, stealth, I think, yeah, stealth plus 2. What did I get? 6, 7, 8.
I got an 11.
I got a 6. Will they notice us from that far
11
distance?
Plus 1, 12.
I got 12.
No. I'll say that they won't.
Okay, so we just got lucky.
You got lucky.
Mine's
Super.
12.
Yeah, you did good. So,
Yay.
the glow bugs roll perception.
11
7.
plus 2. I got a 13.
6.
Alright, never mind. Alright, you walk into the end cavern at the cavern at the end of the tunnel that you've just been walking down.
Mm-hmm.
When you walk in, the cavern is faintly lit by glow bugs, which cover every inch of the ceiling. And the cavern stretches out in front of you, and you see a contraption very similar to the one back in the other cavern that had Ilda. But this one is much bigger, much more complex, and a skylight, a small gap in the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
How big?
It's actually like about that big. It could be mistaken for a glowworm. You see this huge mechanism. It's a machine. It's huge. It twists. It turns. It's got pistons and.
It's got pairs.
It's a pigeon.
I didn't say shit that time.
Sorry. Carry on, please. We're sorry.
It's got tons of piss.
Sweetheart, please. Please play D&D.
It's a big bad machine.
Big bad machine.
Does it have spikes on it?
Yeah, sure. It's got everything. It's got twists and turns and bends and wires and plumbing and pistons and like chambers and huge metal welding, and it just looks horrible.
But what's it shaped like?
A machine.
Yeah, but is it like a still machine or is it like a woo?
Yeah, it's a woo machine.
Yeah, it takes a whole wall. It's big with.
Am I the
twists
only one
and-
who can see it?
Yes,
Okay.
but you guys can see
Like the outline.
creepy. The outline of it is just horrendous because of the faint glow of the bugs. It's creepy. It's silent. You can no longer hear background creaks of jumping lanterns. There are no lights coming from anywhere except the glow bugs and the tiny hole in the ceiling. And that tiny hole. Don't you dare. That tiny hole.
Sorry.
You know what? I had a good rhythm.
No,
going on.
go on. Sorry, I'm
I didn't
really
even
sorry.
notice until after started.
Yeah, me neither. Sorry, go on.
No. So the machine is calling the one from under
See, that's what I Before I was like, is it Mediton?
No, the one about the one in the
Yeah,
Chief
he's a big one.
Go on.
Carry on, please. I'm
Fine,
sorry.
okay. So I want to start that again because I had a good rhythm
I'm
going.
sorry.
The
Yeah.
tiny hole.
Yeah, no, I want to start from before. You know, it has twists, it has turns, it has chambers, it has welding, it has pistons, it has, you know, huge twists and turns, and you can see this faint outline from. I hate
you!
I'll be mature.
Just go on with the pistons and the
Tons of paste that's twists and turns a tiny hole.
Can we get on, please?
Tiny hole, yeah.
Right. And you two can see in the faint glow of the glowworms, you can see all of it. You can see the outlines. Well, not all of it. You can see the outlines of all of it. This looming, this horrible mess of shapes and metal. And illuminated all by the glowworms and this tiny hole in the ceiling letting down just a tiny little bit of light. And that tiny little hole with its tiny beam of light suddenly is reflected.
Abbie.
You hear and you see in the darkness a click, 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 click. And a small gear at the top of this machine twists just ever so slightly. In its grasp is Pren's mirror.
Shit.
And as this gear goes click, 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 it rotates just enough that this tiny beam of sunlight coming from this tiny hole in the ceiling hits the surface of the mirror. And without any warning, this beam, this is carried from one end to another, crisscrossing in a maze of lasers and light bouncing off of it. This whole room is illuminated from the mirrors and the lanterns, because this beam hits a lantern, but the machine does not stop clicking, and with click, 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 it twists. And another path is carved from mirror to mirror to mirror, hitting another lantern. But click, 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 it goes again and again until there are 5 lanterns, which have all been struck by this beam, and with no person commanding them, they all flicker to light.
Oh, that's how they're made.
Somebody grab the mirror.
This
Also,
mirror
you
is at
broke
the
my
top.
girlfriend.
Sorry. The mirror is situated at the top of this machine. You're going to have to climb this machine to get up there. But standing in front of it are 5 different sized mirrors.
Can I
Lanterns.
Cool. Can I run to the machine and dodge past?
I'll allow you to dash, but unfortunately this cavern is big. You won't be able to make it all the way to the other side and past these lanterns in one
Wait, are the
go.
lanterns hostile?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Okay, I'm gonna. Can
How
I?
big are they?
There are 3 small ones
I think we have like half an hour
and
left.
2 medium ones. So the medium ones are between the small one.
How big are the medium ones?
The medium ones, if the big one was 7 foot and the medium ones are 4 foot, then this
But
must be about.
you know how the big
5
the big one had 4
and a half.
legs. You know how the big one had 4 legs, and then the small one had like 1.
Mm-hmm.
What does the medium one have?
The medium one. I'm trying to think of another type of lantern.
It's like three prongs.
Yes, a 3-pronged lantern, and at the top of it sits this glass cubby.
Cool.
Can I dash forward and vault over the small ones using my scythe?
Okay, I'll let you do that.
Okay, but I'll have to do some sort of acrobatics check.
Yes,
wouldn't I?
and you're gonna have to get high on this, because if you don't, I'm gonna say that you crash into these lanterns and you are now in the thicket of them.
Big money,
You.
no whammies. Big money, no whammies.
11.
What's my acrobatics? +1. 12.
Morrow, without any warning to either of you two, runs forward, smashes his scythe into the ground, and attempts to leap over the smaller lanterns.
Attempts.
Dumbass.
But crashes
Fuck
into
off.
them. He crashes into them, lets go of his scythe, and his tail is now also on fire again.
Do I have to take damage from that?
Yes. Just a 1.
Just 1 damage. Okay.
You're down to like 7.
I'm down to 7.
Cool.
Okay.
So are we all rolling initiative?
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I prone now? Because I've crashed.
We got like a disadvantage from like confusion or something.
No, I want to say you've just got disadvantage for the next round, because prone seems like too much, because it's not like you're immobilized or anything.
Yeah, it's
You
not
just
like I'm trapped
stumbled.
underneath. Yeah.
12.
17. Oh, now I get a good roll.
20.
Are you kidding?
Okay, so Morrow.
I got a 17. Wait, no, 17 plus 1, 18.
1.
Plus?
None.
Oh.
I don't have any plushes.
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 Okay. Iris?
I got 20.
Plus...
Oh no, initiative is +2. No, no. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
What's my plus? You got a 20? Yeah, no.
But what's your plus? Yeah, regardless.
1.
What's the hers
21.
1?
Oh, just 20 plus 1, yeah.
Alright.
Cool.
Iris, you're up first.
Iris!
What?
You're up first.
To do what?
To fight!
Oh, right.
What are you casting on?
Iris first, yes.
Which
There are 5 lamps. There are 2 medium and 3 small.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast on one of the bigger ones.
Okay.
Medium.
Well, they're bigger than the smaller ones.
Yeah. No, I understand, yeah.
Thank you.
Some poison spray.
You have to do a constitution saving.
Cool. Constitution is 0.
You can write out all that lantern's health.
Yeah,
So then it would have like a minus, wouldn't it? That's a 19.
19.
But
Yeah, it does have a minus, probably a -2.
Okay, so...
Or -1. I'll
That's
say
still
-1.
that's still higher than
Yeah.
yeah. Bugger.
So...
I mean,
Was that a spell? First level spell?
it was a cantrip.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
That's pretty good for a cantrip. Alright, lads. Bish bash bosh.
I hate you.
What are you doing?
Oh!
You do this every time. Every time you go, oh yeah, let's do this, rolls dice, and like with no like action or spell. For God's sake, pick to do something.
Okay, I wanna... Can I cast Earth Tremor?
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Wait. Earth Tremor on... Wait, I have a good idea. I'm gonna cast Absorb Elements on the fire.
How long has this bitch been able to do that? Oh, okay.
How long have you been able to fucking do that?
For 2 weeks.
In character.
Forever.
I actually hate you.
Fucking hate you. So goddamn. You haven't even seen the final form.
Right, I'm gonna say you can only absorb it on one of the lamps.
Was that your trap card?
Okay, I'm gonna cast it on the same lamp that Iris tried to do. What sort of contest will we have to do?
What are you casting again?
It's Absorb Elements.
And be like nature.
I want you to go against
Yeah.
its strength, to be honest.
Strength. Okay.
There it
Wow.
goes.
Its strength is 11, so you just beat it.
Oh. So I absorbed its fire.
Yeah, which one were you doing? The bigger one?
The bigger one, which Iris went for.
Yeah, well, it's gone now. Great.
I just realised that your tail is still on fire.
Oh shit! It is.
Oh, bugger.
Strength.
Didn't you absorb elements, though? You could have absorbed elements on your tail.
Because I absorbed all of. I'd have to. You said I'd have disadvantage because I just fell from my scythe.
Yeah.
What did you get?
9. So I'm in the middle of all the lanterns and on fire, and I failed at my spell.
Lamau.
Hey, DM. Yeah?
It's a lantern's turn.
Okay, I was just showing you guys that this is what the lanterns are like.
Cool.
Sweet.
It's a lantern's turn.
Okay.
5'10".
Yeah.
So that one's just taller.
Just
taller than you
yeah.
guys.
That one's just shorter than you.
I'm sorry, Florence. I'm happy to have you here.
Thank
Okay.
you, God.
This one attempts. What is it? I always get it wrong. I always say conjure flame. Produce flame.
Produce flame.
Right.
cantrip.
Alright, 1d8 fire damage, and I want you to make a dex saving throw, I guess.
Yeah. Is that 20?
Yeah, because it's arranged.
Yeah.
Is that D20?
Yes, sir.
12, 4, that's 17? No,
16.
16.
Yeah, 16. So its spellcasting's going to be pretty high though, because it's
Yeah.
literally made of just flame. Because the
It's
thing
also made of lamp.
Thank you, Kate.
Yeah, 'cause, like,
it grazes.
It's
Yeah.
16. I feel like it hits, but not as forcefully.
So
how much damage?
So you get fire damage, but not bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. How much? 5. Cool. That's like half my health.
I'm sorry.
Oh, the healer's on the lowest.
Yay.
That's not good. That's really not good.
No. Can't you like heal each other?
Alright.
No, because we're not healers. We have one healer.
It's now the medium lamp. So the medium lamp.
If it goes for me, I'll like flip.
No, the medium lamp
I'm right in the middle of all of them.
Yeah, the medium lamp attempts to turn down, and this is where I'm going to give you disadvantage on dex saving throw, because the medium lamp is going to attempt to pretty much reach down and grab you on, grab you around the neck with a hand made of fire. So you want to avoid this.
Oh.
11.
At 11, it swings.
No, it's disadvantage.
Oh.
3!
Oh
Morrow's fucking dead.
Oh my god. Yeah. This, I'm gonna roll a d10 because, wow, boy, give me a d10. Jeez.
But are you going unconscious if this?
no! I go unconscious if I go...
To 0.
To
And then
0.
if he gets past -5, he has to make a death saving throw. This thing reaches around and grabs you around the neck and chokes you. And honestly, with a 3, I'll say that it doesn't permanently get a grip because that would just kill you pretty much.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say that it managed to get a good choke in.
So this is the medium lamp that it's
medium lamp.
still the one.
The one
medium-
that's still
yeah,
alive. Grabs you around the neck, but you probably just managed to not be stuck being choked by it, and you take 6 damage.
I have 1 HP left.
All right.
It isn't the healer's turn for another round.
Oh,
No,
boy.
actually, it's another lamp.
Oh no!
Iris!
Shit.
This lamp is actually going to go after Aris. This lamp is. This lamp hops up to you and attempts to smash its head.
Which
Essentially,
lamp is it?
into you. It's a
Smaller
small
or
one.
bigger?
It essentially attempts to smash its head into you.
Is it? Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, what's your AC?
I don't have any spell
It's
slots
11.
left, though.
11.
10. Ooh, you just make it.
That is
My
a
God,
Florence,
nice. I guess I can cast Cure Wounds on Morrow.
Yep.
Please.
Do I need to roll for that?
Please. Yes.
I think I'll
One-
dash forward and cast
Yeah.
Cure Wounds on Morrow.
That's 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
7 plus 4, that's 11.
Oh, so I'm back up to full.
Yeah, you're back with a full.
Oh, sweet.
You're
Wait.
welcome, bastard.
Thank you.
It's another lamp turn and it's the other smaller lamp.
Yeah.
So me and Florence are in the middle of it.
Yes, and it is going for you. Morrow.
Sweet.
Okay, it targets you with Conjure Flame. Produce Flame.
I don't know what the spell
Give it a spellcasting just so we have a solid number to go off of.
Okay.
17.
17.
Wait, no. Oh,
If you
plus
said-
4. Plus 4.
Plus 4, yeah, but it's
But it's 17.
17. Because they're good at doing this.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would be-
13. So I take 1d10.
1d8.
Oh, 1d8.
4.
It's back down
So you don't
to
take
6.
And that's the end of the round.
It's the end of the round.
Whoa.
Iris is completely fine at this point, isn't she? How many do you have? 5.
Yeah.
Wait, has
Yeah,
Iris
we're
taken damage at all
No,
yet?
no. Just because you don't do anything. That's the end of the recording then, I guess. Or do you want to do an outro?
No.
Okay, yeah, because you...
You didn't do it last time.
Piss.
Piss.
P-Force!
P-Force!